The place you trust with your paycheck, the place you trust with your savings, the place you tell your family is safer than a bank is quietly transforming into the most dangerous lender you've ever dealt with. Listen, I know, it sounds crazy when I say it, but right now, not next year, not maybe, not allegedly, it's happening. And if you think I'm being dramatic, listen very carefully to the next sentence. Credit unions are now legally allowed to trap you in loans that could destroy your finances, and there's nothing stopping them. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm talking about 40% interest rates, 50-year mortgages, approvals for people with no income, repossessions skyrocketing, foreclosures jumping, credit unions acting like the Wild Wild West with debit cards. And you want to know the most terrifying part? One man, one, controls every single rule the credit union follows right now. Not a board, not a committee, not a group of experts. One person. And if that doesn't terrify you, it's because the media hasn't told you what's really going on. You're about to hear the part they left out. Back in April, we covered this story, but nobody took it serious. The Trump administration pulled off a move so quiet, so specific, and so strategic that 99% of America still has no idea it happened. Because Trump fired 2 of the 3 regulators. Gone, fired, erased. A federal judge literally said the firings were illegal. But guess what? Their return is paused, stuck, frozen, delayed. And until that gets resolved, your entire credit union system, trillions of dollars, millions of members, is being run like a one-man dictatorship. No oversight, no resistance, no one saying, hey, this might hurt people. Just green lights and rubber stamps. And an open door for the most predatory lending era since 2008. And that's why you absolutely cannot click away from this video, because you haven't even heard the worst part yet. Because we are walking straight into a financial disaster disguised as more approvals. People are cheering because they're finally getting approved for loans they've always been denied for. But the problem is they don't realize they're being approved for financial weapons. Loans designed to keep you in debt for decades. Mortgages that cost double the price of the home. Auto loans that repossess the car the second you sneeze wrong. And the only reason this is allowed? Because the agency that's supposed to protect you from predatory lending is currently headless. Because with only one board member active, the National Credit Union Association is basically frozen. And when an agency is frozen, the rule book doesn't disappear, it decomposes. And here's what that looks like in the real world. Number 1, looser rules to higher risk loans. Credit unions, traditionally more cautious than banks, may now approve people who should be denied, stretch loan terms far beyond what's safe, stop verifying income as aggressively, and my favorite, offer creative financing that looks helpful but traps borrowers. This is how the 2008 crisis happened. Not overnight, but slowly, loan by loan, approval by approval. Number 2, no oversight equals more junk fees. Without regulation, hidden fees appear. APR caps disappear. Penalties get harsher. Internal collections speed up. This is how a 12% auto loan quietly becomes 21%. This is how a mortgage suddenly includes miscellaneous adjustments. This is how affordable turns into foreclosure. Number 3, no monitoring equals unfair lending creeps back in. History always returns when nobody is watching. Redlining, bias-based rate hikes, denials based on zip codes. We lived this before. Without guardrails, we will live it again. It's just like a crazy repeat of 2008. Let's look at one example of how deregulation becomes danger. The 50-year mortgage. It sounds good at first. Longer term, lower payments, but let's do the math. So a 30-year mortgage example, a $400,000 home at 6% interest equals a total repayment of $777,000. That's still a hell of a lot of money for one home. But now a 50-year mortgage example, same home, same interest, total repayment is $1.1 million. That's an extra $323,000 for the same house. That's not a financial opportunity. That's financial entrapment disguised as affordability. Even the Wall Street Journal has warned that keeping people in homes they can't truly afford shrinks housing supply and raises prices for everyone else. When oversight disappears, these kinds of loans become normal. And please don't come into the comments and say, but it's still an opportunity, because it's not. It's a trap. I want to give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using DisputeBeast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created that comes with the 110% money back guarantee. But specifically to Luis. Luis's credit score went up 261 points after just one round with DisputeBeast. And Jency's credit score went up 225 points after just one round with DisputeBeast. But let's not forget James. James's credit score went up 207 points after just one round with DisputeBeast. DisputeBeast's link is going to be in the video description and pinned at the top of the comments for anyone that needs to fix their credit. Let me take you back for a moment. Everyone remembers the 2008 crash, right? But the crash didn't start in 2008. It started in 2004. Banks handed out loans to anyone who could sign their name. People approved with no income verifications, houses bought by borrowers who didn't understand their mortgages, Wall Street packaging garbage loans into assets. And when it blew up, only one person went to jail. Yes, only one person. Millions lost their homes, millions lost their jobs. The government bailed out the same institutions that created the disaster. Now look at today. Approvals are rising, income verification weakening, loan terms stretching, credit unions acting like for-profit banks. Oversight missing, the CFPB underfunded. Understand that the CFPB is about to run out of money, meaning the CFPB is going to cease to exist. You know, the whole time that people were saying I was a liar, it's about to come to fruition. And the National Credit Unions Association under one person's control? Tell me that doesn't look familiar. We are replaying the intro to the 2008 documentary in real time. But here's where it gets complicated, because deregulation will help some people, specifically people rebuilding after a hardship, people who truly need a second chance, people who have the income but a temporarily damaged score. Those people will now get approvals they may have been denied for before. But here's the most dangerous part. Deregulation also approves people who should absolutely be denied. That's not kindness, that's capitalism in disguise. The lender gets paid immediately when the loan is signed. The risk is on you, not them, which brings us to the darkest side of regulation. When the rules loosen, APRs rise unchecked, loan terms extend beyond financially safe ranges, collections become more aggressive, auto repossessions rise, foreclosures rise, and loan officers stop caring about your long-term financial health. And you will see people getting approved for cars with no job, getting mortgages they cannot maintain, paying 30 to 40% interest and thinking it's normal, staying stuck in debt cycles for decades without regulations. Borrowers don't get smarter, they just get approved faster and trapped longer. Last part's the most important. I want you to understand, this isn't about politics. This isn't about who you voted for. This is about survival in a financial system that is shifting under your feet. Because the rules are changing, the protections are fading, the guardrails are disappearing. So here's what you must start doing immediately. You gotta make sure that you read every loan term line by line. Compare rates at multiple lenders. Avoid long-term loans that cost you double the item's value. Monitor your credit weekly. You heard me say that correctly, weekly. Avoid impulse financing, wait, compare, and negotiate. And the final one, do not assume credit unions still operate like they used to. The era of credit unions equals safe is disappearing. The next 12 to 24 months will expose who paid attention and who didn't. Borrowers, beware. Because Trump's credit union changes could blindside you unless you stay ready. So if you have any collections, charge-offs, or negative items that you need to delete from your credit reports, make sure to watch this video right here, because it's going to show you how AI will do all the work for you, mail your letters, and it comes with the 110% money back guarantee. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.